This is very different and very strange. Hi guys, it's me, Rebecca, and welcome to my channel. And this is going to be kind of hopefully a weekly thing now, because I'm trying to get back into my editing and I'm trying to maybe lift this channel off the ground a little bit, and so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, for my first video on this channel, I thought that I would maybe talk about the things that I'm going to try and change in 2018. I know as of shooting this video, it's 2 weeks into 2018 and I'm trying to implement some of the changes already, but I just thought that I would try and share them with you. So here they are, things I'm going to change in 2018. The first one I'm going to try and change is I'm going to try and learn how to cook properly. My cooking is what I would kind of call cuisine de la student, because despite the fact that I have been graduated from university since 2015, my cooking ability has never really gained any skill past knowing how to boil pasta. And I can't live off pasta the rest of my life. I have looked at a few cookbooks that I could find on Amazon, basic ones. I'm not trying to learn how to make a beef bourguignon or that kind of thing. I don't want to learn how to debone a duck or anything like that. I just need to learn the basics so that if I ever need to make dinner for myself, or I'm going to work and I want to bring something with me rather than having to get at the counter, then I can do that too. Haven't started that one yet. I'm going to start it tomorrow, so I'll have to see how that one goes. Change number 2 is kind of the same thing along the lines of my food. I want to try and eat a little bit better. I wouldn't call my eating habits particularly bad. I still eat my breakfast, my lunch and my dinner. It's at night time when I tend to get a bit of midnight munchy and I tend to just snack, or it's fizzy drinks. I tend to drink a lot of them. There's even a bottle of Lucozade by my bed right now. So trying to drink a little bit more water, which I have been trying to do. It's hard sometimes, but I'm going to try and at least eat one solid piece of fruit a day, whether it be apples or grapes or anything like that. So that's another change I'm going to try and make. Whether it's gonna, I'll have my off days, but yeah, that's all the food related ones. Number 3 is going to be in regards to my cosplay stuff. This channel has the same name as what my cosplay page does on Facebook, and I have the link for it down below. And this year, because I live in Northern Ireland, there's been a bit of a decline in the kind of conventions that me and my friend Amy, who runs the Skiltmon channel with me, links also down in the description for that one. So there's less conventions that me and her are able to go to. There was a convention that used to run here called MCM. It no longer runs here. Me and Amy haven't gone to it for the last 2 years, I think, maybe, because it moved out of Belfast and it wasn't really handy for us to get to anymore, because I don't drive, Amy can drive but doesn't have a car, so we just didn't go to it. So that left us 2 conventions for the year, which is QCon and Showmasters. Showmasters this year has been reduced to 1 day this year, and QCon still has all 3 of its dates, but as of this year, this is the last time that QCon is being held in the current student union in Belfast. Conventions are a bit up in the air right now in terms of the ones that are in Northern Ireland, so it gives me and Amy kind of less opportunities to actually cosplay, which is what we love to do. So this year I'm probably just going to bring back one of my older ones for Showmasters for the 1 day. QCon is where I have to go slightly bigger. because it's going to be my only main convention of the year, so I feel I either need to go hard or go home. I recently just learned how to use Warbler. I made a crown from the Lord of the Rings franchise for Amy for Christmas. I'm just going to put the pictures all around here. And it actually turned out really well. So what I know for sure that I'm going to do this year is I'm going to attempt to do Zelda from Twilight Princess, because obviously her shoulder pads and that kind of thing are probably all made out of Warbler if anyone tries to make it themselves. And plus I think there's a pattern, a sewing pattern that exists somewhere online that I could probably use. So that is one that I've definitely set in stone. The rest are still to be determined, because I don't usually cosplay on the Friday evening of QCon. Amy and I basically just go up on the Friday, get settled into where we're usually staying, go and get our tickets, and then just chill for the rest of the evening, and then Saturday and Sunday are our two main days. But because we have less days this year, I feel kind of tempted to even just do like a casual one on the Friday, just to get more stuff out there. But this year is definitely going to be a year that I try and push myself both in the sewing, learning how to craft things. I haven't touched weaponry yet, but maybe 2019 will be the time for crafting weapons. Probably finally the last change that I'm going to try and make, and it's probably the biggest one and probably on a more serious note, is I'm going to try and not be so negative about myself. I suffer from huge self-esteem issues, and let's face it, I'm not the only one, and this is probably not the first time you've ever heard somebody say this, but ever since I was little I was bullied quite a bit, and I used to have hair cut to here, I used to dress quite masculine. I always just used to wear tracksuit bottoms and never wore makeup. I still hardly wear makeup now, but I wasn't really into any of the girly stuff, so I didn't fit in with the girls and I didn't really fit in with the boys either. I was painfully shy, so I didn't make a lot of friends, and bullies kind of descended on me because I was a bit of an easy target, and that hasn't helped me throughout my life. Like I'm 24 now, and I still suffer from major self-esteem issues to the point where the only time I really don't feel like people are judging me, which is quite funny, is whenever I'm actually in costume, because then I'm being a character and I'm not being myself, which is why I kind of like cosplay in the first place, because I'm being someone else and I'm not being me. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with me, but it's just I would like to have the ability to walk past a mirror, and look in it and not instantly start in my head labeling everything that's wrong with me. My hair is a mess, my face is really bad because I have a lot of acne, I have a bit of a muffin top, my thighs are too big, and I have a round face, and just listing every single fault that I can possibly think of myself before I even get anywhere near any positives, if I can even find any. I would really like to start changing that, because as the great philosopher RuPaul said, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? Amen. It doesn't help whenever I see myself in the mirror and start comparing myself to other people and how I wish I looked like her, or I wish my life was like her. There's nothing wrong with my life, and I actually have it a lot better than I make it out to be, but there's still a lot of things to work on, and I'm starting to work on that. First thing I'm working on is my face, and because I don't wear a lot of makeup, I always think that people are always looking at me, because I don't have this flawless looking face where the cheeks are nicely contoured and nicely highlighted and you just look like you're glowing. I kind of look, this is my normal look. This is my normal look, like hair, a brush ran through it, didn't straighten it, hoodie and jeans. That's me, and I need to start accepting that more. Not that it means that I can't, like, I can run a straightener through my hair and I can give it a bit of a better brush. I could maybe not just dress in a hoodie. That wouldn't change who I am as a person, it would just change my appearance a bit, but I need to start accepting my physical stuff that's maybe not as easily changed. I know this probably sounds like I'm rambling, I have no script, no plan or anything. This is basically just a raw thing saying I need to start not being so negative about myself and stop wishing I looked like someone else, because I'm me and they're them, and just because they look a certain way doesn't mean that they're happy with the way they look either. So I think I've now descended into rambling territory, but I didn't want to do that. This is going to be a pig to edit. Those are the changes that I'm going to try and make in 2018, and kind of hope that I achieve some of them, because I'm kind of notorious at making the stereotypical New Year's resolutions, like trying to lose weight, trying to eat better, that kind of thing, and just never keeping them. So hopefully this video will kind of act as like a starting point, and I can go back and look on it and say like, here, you were supposed to do that and you didn't do it. Until next time, guys, I'm hoping to have videos up on this channel weekly. I do work 5 days a week, and weekends are usually spent just chilling from work, so weekly videos is the goal, and that's probably another change I'm going to be trying to make. But if you are interested in my channel and the things that I'm going to be doing on here, then feel free to hit the subscribe button, even hit the little bell if you want to, because YouTube algorithms and broken sub boxes and all that jazz. My cosplay page and my other YouTube channel, Skiltmon, with my friend Amy for all of our convention stuff, is linked down below as well. And until next time, guys, I will see you, and take care of yourselves. Bye!